Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching, well, yeah, Outdoor GPS. That's Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. And today we've got a special show lined up for you. We're going to get to that in a second, but it really falls down to that presenting sponsor, and I'm super excited about it, so make sure you hang out for the entire hour. As always, though, here in a little bit, we're going to be showing you some of the photos that all of you have taken the time to send in, and we're going to show you how you can actually do that, right? So stick with us for that. We're going to have some of those photos. If you sent photos in a couple of weeks ago or whatever it may have been, this might be the day that they pop up, so make sure you pay attention. In the upcoming segment, the field report. Yeah, I've been out a lot this week. It's the first week of duck season, and if you've watched the show for long, you know that's my favorite thing in the whole world is to chase ducks, okay? Some people think we're crazy. I think we are too, especially when it's been 70 some odd degrees throughout the week. It makes things very, very difficult. No water, obviously no migration of any kind at this point. So yeah, tough, but it's been really, really good. So we'll have that report, several photos to show there of how things went, and a really special photo to show as well, especially for the first week of the season when you're talking about chasing ducks around. So we're going to have that report here in a little bit and try to share as much info that I can about fishing right now, which is still, I shouldn't even say still, it's middle of October. This is when the coast becomes full-blown fall Chinook fishing, right? You've got silvers, you got chum, you've got Chinook that are all working their way through those tributaries along the coast, and confirmed photos, unquestionable, winter steelhead have already been caught. Full blown. Couldn't believe it, actually. Again, y'all know that if it's duck season, I'm not switching gears, but winter steelhead being around, that's a tough one. I mean, if they're, let's just hope it's a sign of good things, right? So we will have that report to share. We will get our weather update from Katie Suniga and find out what this upcoming week's going to be like. This is the time of year, of course, as a duck hunter, a waterfowler, outdoors person, it doesn't really matter. Things are changing. We want to know how much rain's coming. Is it going to get windy? For us waterfowlers, I want to know how cold it's going to get up north. Now, we don't typically talk about that here on KPTX, but those are the things that I look at. I'm looking at weather reports in Canada. I'm looking at the boreal forest. I'm trying to see where the snowstorms are. How cold is it going to get? When's that going to start a migration? You know, those are all things that we pay attention to. Again, we'll find out how things are going to be locally with Katie here in just a little bit, so don't miss that. Special guest in studio for the very first time, actually very first time on television or radio or anything. So I'm super excited about that. We're going to have Sandeep Nan. He is the owner of Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Yes, that's right. They changed hands here just recently, and Sandeep has come in and made a splash. He's actually had a chance to get out and do quite a bit of fishing here in the handful of weeks that he's been here, and has the opportunity to get out and have some fun with some pretty good fishermen. Hambley and Ing. You said even Dave Maroon? All right, he's one of the best there is, by the way, and is truly enjoying the lifestyle that we love here in the Northwest. And by the way, he is no rookie to the outdoors either, by the way. So we're going to have a chance to meet Sandeep in person, find out a little bit about him, a little bit of background, what his thoughts are going forward, how are things going to be with Fisherman's, an icon here in the Northwest, and he's learned that, obviously, in a short period of time. So I'm looking forward to having that conversation, and for that matter, I'm really, really happy that he's willing to put himself out there and come here in person as the owner of Fisherman's. As you all know, owners of any sorts of businesses could just as easily send in an underling or somebody that's working for him. No, he's here in person. I really like that. So again, thanks for that, for coming in, Sandeep. Also, we're going to have the Fisherman's Marine Deal of the Week. Pretty convenient. And if you're a gun owner like I am, this is a really, really good one. One that you want to pay attention to for a number of different reasons. But this will be a very good deal of the week, as always, at all three of the Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor locations. Okay. Let's show you some of those photos that everybody's been sending in. I'm looking over to make sure I don't have any photos, or excuse me, calls hanging. But a lot of you have been taking the time to send these photos in. We appreciate that. And you're going to start seeing these photos kind of change a little bit, right? We're getting into different parts of the season, of the year, rather. But here's a good one, father-daughter fishing. I don't know where the daughter is, but I see the fish. So Jerry Lee, thanks for sending that in. Looks like that's over in the gorge somewhere. Wow. That is a nice largemouth bass, Justin. I'm calling that a 4 or 5 pounder. That's definitely a nice fish. Good photo as well. And we're going to show you how you can actually send. Ooh, my stomach just growled. Oh my gosh, halibut. Sandeep, have you chased those things yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, if you want to talk about groceries, it's in the saltwater. Michael, thanks for sending that in. That's the perfect size too. Not too big, not too small. Plenty of meat. Peter, thanks for sending this one in as well from. It looks like he's from Vancouver. Dandy Chinook. And yes, everyone, I'm deciphering the photo like all of you do on social media, and I can honestly say I'm not aware. That one, that spot got me. Albacore tuna, one of the best years was this year. Another one, Sandeep, to put on your bucket list around here in the Northwest. Tuna time, great boat, great captains. Congrats, okay. Yes, thank you, everyone. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame this past week. I appreciate that. And again, putting me on the spot. I try to keep this as quiet as possible. By the way, I should, while I'm here, Mr. Krupke, Nick Krupke, I know that I've met him once here. Look at that. Right in the middle. Oh, I'll pick you off. That's right, Benson. I say that lovingly. Yeah, okay. All right, my Al Bundy moment's over. Go ahead, get that out of here. That's right. Long time ago, everybody. Yes, they did have color cameras back when I played football in high school. Believe it or not, the technology was available. By the way, I had 4 interceptions that year. Just, you know. Anyway, here's how you do it. If you want to send your photos in, find Outdoor GPS when you scroll down on that Fox 12 app. Once you download it, it's easy to do. It'll show you where and how to upload your photos and video. Make sure you do that. And we love to show you off just like we just did with all of those photos. So don't be shy. We love to give you the bragging rights with your buddies and friends out there. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, I've got my report from this weekend. I'm going to tell you right now, that Chevy Silverado has not been turned off in 5 days, it seems like. And when diesel fuel is like $5.25 a gallon, and they're talking about it going down, no, it ain't. Holy moly, it's been a week, and we're going to have that report to share. Some great photos, as always, and we'll give you some ideas on where you should be chasing some fish around as well. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere.